Hey everyone, welcome back to Learn English with Noor.
Want to speak English confidently and naturally? Join Learn English with Noor. Watch fun stories, discover new words, and master English.
Do you often find yourself using very before every adjective? Like very good, very bad, very beautiful, very cold? Using very is totally fine, but if you want to sound more natural and fluent, you have to elevate or expand your vocabulary. It's great to have a variety of words in your vocabulary to use instead of saying very all the time.
We need to stop saying very with every adjective, like very good or very bad.
So we should learn these words to use instead.
Exactly, like excellent or awful.
But before we dive into learning new words to use instead of very, let's learn the difference between gradable and non-gradable adjectives. Gradable adjectives have different degrees. That means we can use the word very with those adjectives. For example, very beautiful, very kind, very happy, like that. On the other hand, non-gradable adjectives describes absolute states. What that means is that we cannot use the word very with those kind of adjectives. For example, we cannot say I am very overjoyed. Instead, you can use other words such as absolutely, completely. So you can say I'm absolutely overjoyed. So here we have 4 levels of happiness. First, I'm happy. Second, I'm very happy. Third, I'm overjoyed. Fourth, I'm absolutely overjoyed. So we have 4 levels of happiness.
Happy. I am very happy. I am overjoyed. I am completely overjoyed.
And in today's video, we will explore some great alternatives to very for common adjectives. Our very first adjective is happy. I hear people say, I'm very happy, he is very happy. It's totally fine. But you can use other words such as delighted. Delighted means extremely pleased or glad. For example, I'm delighted to see you again. I'm delighted to see you again.
I'm delighted to see you again.
The next word that you can use instead of saying very happy is joyful. Joyful means feeling or showing great happiness. For example, the children were joyful during the party.
The children were joyful during the party.
The third word that you can use instead of saying very happy is thrilled. Thrilled means extremely excited or pleased. For example, she was thrilled when she found out that she won the competition.
She was thrilled when she won the competition.
The second adjective is beautiful. Don't say that you're very beautiful. Use other words such as gorgeous. Gorgeous means extremely attractive or pleasant to look at. For example, you look gorgeous in that outfit.
You look gorgeous in that outfit.
The next word that you can use instead of saying very beautiful is stunning. Stunning means so beautiful that it surprises or impresses you. For example, the view from the hill was stunning.
The view from the hill was stunning.
Our next word would be breathtaking. Breathtaking means so beautiful or impressive that it takes your breath away. For example, the sunset was absolutely breathtaking.
The sunset was absolutely breathtaking.
Have you ever seen a bridge that just takes your breath away?
Have you heard people say that it is very good, the party was very good, but you, as a learner of English who wants to expand his vocabulary, can use other words, such as excellent. Excellent means extremely good or outstanding. For example, you did an excellent job on your project.
You did an excellent job on your project.
Yeah.
The next word is outstanding. Outstanding means remarkably good or impressive. For example, her performance was truly outstanding.
Her performance was truly outstanding.
Our next word is superb. Superb means of the highest quality, magnificent. For instance, the meal was superb, one of the best that I've had.
The meal was superb, one of the best I've had.
Our next adjective is bad. A lot of people say bad, very bad, But you can use other words, such as terrible. Terrible means extremely bad or unpleasant. For instance, the weather was terrible yesterday.
The weather was terrible yesterday.
Our next word is awful. Awful means very bad, unpleasant, or of low quality. For instance, I had an awful headache last night.
I had an awful headache last night. Yeah.
The next word that you can use instead of very bad is dreadful. Dreadful means causing fear or unhappiness, or very bad. For example, the traffic was dreadful during the rush hour.
The traffic was dreadful during rush hours.
Our next adjective is tired, very tired. You should use other words. For example, exhausted. Exhausted means extremely tired, having no energy left. For instance, after working all day, I was completely exhausted.
After working all day, I was completely exhausted.
Our next word is drained. Drained means lacking physical or emotional energy. For instance, he felt drained after the big exam.
I felt drained after the long exam.
Our next word is worn out. Worn out means tired because of hard work or effort. For instance, we were worn out after cleaning the house.
We were worn out after cleaning the house.
Our next adjective is clean. People say very clean, but you can use these words. Spotless. Spotless means completely clean, without a stain or a mark. For example, the kitchen was spotless after the party.
The kitchen was spotless after the party.
Our next word is pristine. Pristine means in complete condition, completely pure or clean. For instance, the lake was pristine and crystal clear.
The lake was pristine and crystal clear.
Our next adjective is small. People say very small, but you can use these words. Tiny. Tiny means extremely small. For example, look at the tiny bird. He's adorable.
Look at that tiny sparrow. It's adorable.
The next word that you can use instead of saying very small is miniature. Miniature means smaller than usual. A small copy. For example, he collects miniature cars as a hobby.
He collects miniature cars as a hobby.
The next word is minuet. Minuet is another word that you can use instead of saying very small. For example, there was only a minuet difference between the two results.
There was only a minute difference between the two results.
Our next adjective is big. I often hear people say very big, but you can use other words instead. For example, enormous. Enormous means extremely large in size or amount. For example, they live in an enormous house near the lake.
They live in an enormous house near the park.
The next word that you can use instead of saying very big is gigantic. Gigantic means so large it seems huge or immense. For instance, the statue is gigantic and visible from miles away.
The statue is gigantic and visible from miles away.
The next word that you can use instead of saying very big is massive. Massive means large, heavy, or solid. For instance, they built a massive bridge over the river.
They built a massive bridge over the river.